when you play, they monitor the playground monitors. The computers at playground monitor how much you play, regardless of if you win or if you lose. You put $100 in the machine. I don't care if you come out with 1,000.
Oh, you mean if you have your card there, the playground card, they monitor?
You can't. The machine cannot be accessed without your card.
That's what I'm saying. So they monitor how much you play.
Exactly. So here's what I found out. There's 3 levels, excluding like level 0 when you have nothing. When you reach 2,500 points, you go to level 1. When you reach 30,000 points, you go to level 2.
How do you collect points?
Every single time you put $20, I don't care if you put $100, $5. When you play $1, you get $1 of credit, regardless of if you win or lose.
So 20,000 points is $20,000.
20. That's right. But it's interesting
How
because
many
if you
points
play
do you have?
extremely slowly,
Well, if it's $1 a point, Adam,
around
you need to.
50,000.
You have 50. So you put $15,000 into those machines.
Wait, 15 or 50,000
50.
points? Yes, 50,000 points.
Over time, not like one summer. Like
How many years?
2, I think.
So you've been putting on
Hold
average
on.
25
Hold
grand
on.
a year.
I know
Hold
it's
on.
weird. I know it's weird. So what I often do, I play
You
and
told
play
me-
and play and play and play.
Before we started this podcast, you told me to be nicer to him because
Yes, people complain that you yell
people
at
are
them.
complaining.
Yeah, hot chicks mostly, but yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck do you want me?
I should explain. I
You
know you're
definitely
probably
should.
thinking you walked in there with 10K. No, I walk in there
That
with
we-
a few hundred.
Yeah, we're not thinking you walking
And
with
you're
10K.
playing
We're
and playing
thinking
and playing
you
and
spend a whole
playing.
year of 25K, but that could have been rent.
Here's the thing. It doesn't say that you. It doesn't say that you spend 25. Excuse me, over 50. It doesn't say that you spent 50K. It says 50,000 went into a machine. It doesn't say if you. You could play $100 and play and play and say you spend. Here's what. If you play at the rate of $100 in 1 hour,
Yeah.
50,000 divided. 500 hours is the equivalent of 20 days, right? So
We're not talking about the
20
days you spent, but you put in $50,000 in the last 2 years in the
In
machine.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see with the amount of money you make, you don't see that being weird.
And the past 5
I don't
episodes, you've been arguing about how you're not a gambling addict.
And how you clear 15 grand a year.
You've put in a McDonald's salary per year into the
I need
machines.
you
It
to
is excessive.
please focus.
And
Clearly,
you owe
you're
30 grand.
I don't think
you
we're the ones
literally,
who ain't
you
fucking-
literally could have paid your debts off.
That is
You
true.
put in $100. That $100 could stay $100. You win, you lose. It's not that I put that whole amount of money in. That's how much I put in.
No, but
And
it
it could have
is
gone up and
because
down
you
and
said
up
it's
and down.
it's every time you put money in. So if you put $100 and it doesn't go up or down, you're not gonna get more points. You only get points you said for money that you put in. That's what you said.
That's not true.
That's what you
Okay,
said.
sorry. So let me correct myself. If you simple example. You put in $100 and you leave with $200. Simple. You get $300. You get the $100 that you put in and the $200 that the machine's paid out.
Well, no, if you leave with $200 and you only made $100, you put in $100.
This is why you're in debt. This is why he's indebted. Adam, you've
Okay.
put in $50,000 in 2 years.
By the way, your reaction to the simple math is insane.
But it doesn't say that okay, I know it.
Okay,
You
question.
have a-
Okay,
yeah.
hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. So let's say you put in $10 into the machine. This is for the sake of simplifying things.
Yeah.
If you make $10, so you walk out and you cash out $20, let's say you won $10 in the slots, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean you have 20 points?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry.
What I just said a few moments ago, if
sorry.
I put in $100, I play little spins on roulette. You guys, actually, there's some people
So
who are
you're
going to be
telling
like,
me
you're amazed.
you've won, you've put in like, I don't know, 10 grand and won 40 grand? Okay, your silence answers the
This
question.
is going to be hard for me to justify, but I swear to you, I did not walk in there with $50,000 in cash.
We never said
No,
you did,
no,
but
no.
you said 2 years. What we're trying to tell you is that the calculation makes sense with considering the debts and everything. It actually does make sense that all your money is going to playground.
For all the people out there saying I should be nicer to him, shame on you.
Well, no, you should still be nice to him, but let's explain to him what he's doing wrong. Adam, this is degenerate retard behavior. Also, you should stop gambling, especially since you know how to calculate winnings.
But it's so easy to calculate winnings.
It's like I put $100 in the machine, I left with $200. That's $300. Like, no, that's it's not $300.
Okay.
You put $100. If you leave with $200, you just made
Work-
$100.
Please work
Because you
with
put
it.
in $100.
Yeah.
Let's make a simple example. You put a $10 bet. You have $10.
Yes.
You put in a $10 bet. That $10 bet yields you $20. You actually have made $30. The amount you spend goes to your points, And the money what they give you is another. I'm not joking.
Fuck, bro, you're a retard. You're mentally retarded.
I spent a lot of time at the customer service
look at
trying
me.
to figure it out.
You had to figure this out. Adam, if you put in $10 and you pull out from that $10 $20, you've made $10.
But the fact that there was a payout of $20, right?
Yeah, but you put
two
in order.
separate
No.
categories.
In order for
I'm
you,
a
stop.
million
Listen
percent sure I
to
know
me.
what I'm talking about.
No. In
Adam.
order for you to generate that $20,
Adam.
Yes.
you spend $10, meaning your winnings, your profits
I'm
are
talking about
$10.
cash flow.
Adam.
I'm talking about my points.
Adam. You take $10, okay,
Yeah.
and you put it into the machine, right?
Right.
Okay, the machine spits out
20.
$20.
Doubled your money. Yes.
Yeah, how much money do you have?
I've made. Oh, I'm not talking. I'm talking about my points.
Stop. How much have
You've
you
made $10.
You've made
That's
the
clear.
difference is
10 plus 10.
$10.
Yes.
10 plus 10,
You
right?
just have to show them. That's it.
But hold on.
There's no but in this case.
So how much what's your profit?
Okay, my profit is $10.
Okay.
But I spent an extensive amount of time with the customer
Talk in the microphone,
service,
please. Talk in the microphone.
And they said that the $10, even if you make $0, your $10 back makes you $0. You get $10 right there. And that $20 also goes to your points. So you've made 30. You've made the win plus the loss. I promise you, I know what I'm talking
You
about.
don't know what you're talking about? That's customer service talking to a retarded man and telling him, I know you lost $30, but trust me, you didn't really lose $30.
I'm talking about points, not my cash flow. My points.
Okay, but what do your points give you?
Well, I just explained it to you. You get to go from level 1, which is 2,500.
Yeah, but what does it give you?
Oh, okay. You're gonna really. Okay, let me answer it directly. I don't know what level 1 gives you. I don't know what level 2 gives you, but level 3 gives you something. Oh yeah, you get free dinners and stuff. Level 3 gives you.
Adam, this is not even a joke. If you go sit at a poker table,
Right.
you eat for free. You eat free dinners, and you drink for free. They don't charge you.
Right. So there's special events where you don't have to pay, like VIP. Like dinners.
But it's not VIP if you put 30 grand into a free dinner. The dinners are free.
I know. No, your point is right. But you asked me a question, and I did my best to answer it. What do you get from getting that level 1 and level 2?
The
status?
real answer is technically nothing.
Yeah.
So if you put in $10 in the machine and you win $10, now you have $20, they give you 30 points?
Yes.
Doesn't make
Just
any sense.
add the left and the right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they
That's
lied
not-
to you
No,
because that doesn't make
that's-
sense.
yeah, that's
Because then
not
you
true.
could just keep putting $10, cashing out, putting the same ticket in, cashing out, putting the same
Now-
ticket in
Yeah.
for 3
Pantelis,
hours.
There are
Yeah.
people who've told me you're a smart man. Hear me out, please.
I'm
Do
a
you
smart
know-
man or you're a smart man?
I am. Do you know how to play roulette? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Listen carefully. You have 37 numbers, 0 to 36 and 1 to 36 and 0. That's 37, right? You have 37 numbers on the board, right?
Fucking get to the point, bro.
You put one chip on all the numbers except for 2 numbers. The 7 and the 12, let's say. You spin the wheel, unless the 7 or the 12 come in, you have made 1 chip's worth, a quarter. You keep doing that and doing that and doing that and doing that, you're going to get points fast. And I did do that. You have a
Wait,
chip,
what?
1 quarter is 1 chip. That's $8.75. I put in $8.50, I make it 75. Another $8.50, another $8.75. I'm not joking.
Adam,
And that's
Adam,
small amounts. I've done it with $20.
you're making 25 cents.
On a spin.
Yeah.
The most I did
Listen
was
to me.
50 cents.
Listen to me, Adam. Stop gambling. You were not made for it. This is so stupid. The amount of time, effort, gas you spent to
points.
go there for fake. You're giving your actual hard-earned dollars that you could pay rent and eat with for fucking points that give you nothing, bro. You could literally go sit at a poker table, cash in just $200. Don't even spend it. Just sit at the table, wait, order food, play 1 round, and then get up and leave, and you just ate for free.
You know what's the craziest thing about this? He's not a gambling addict because he's thinking he's going to make it big or whatever. He wants
Because he has
to
no
make
clue
more
what's
money.
happening.
It's because he's autistic.
I was about to tell you that I'm not a big fan of well, hold on. There's going to be a big bomb that's going to go off in metaphoric terms.
What? Oh.
I
thought he was
discovered
threatening the
that when you
casino.
have 30,000 points, it's done from January 1st to December 31st. If the subsequent year, right? Since in the year 2024, I got the whatever. They recognize me as having reached that in the year 2024.
They recognize-
If in the year 2025,
They recognize it for his great
you don't
achievements.
reach 30,000, you go down a level. So screw that. I was about to say so. I was alluding
admit
to the
that
fact
you
that
can lose points.
I'm not going to be a big fan of that place
Adam, listen
for
to
that
him.
reason. Yes. Yes. There's nothing fancy or there's nothing hidden.
Adam, you do realize you've been struggling to eat, been struggling to pay rent.
Mm-hmm.
You've had a hard time with a lot of stuff. You have debts. You're freaking out about paying them. And you spent $50,000 at the casino. Are you aware of this? No wonder your sister wants to kill you.
I'd murder you.
Okay,
Adam,
I'm hoping to
Adam,
maybe
Adam,
make my
Adam,
safe face
Adam,
here.
Adam, stop.
2,000 a month.
Stop.
That's not that bad.
Stop.
24 months.
I think you make $1,200 a month. I don't know how you manage that.
Admit from his mother. Adam, admit you have a problem. Admit it. Be man enough to admit it.
Did I not tell you about
No,
the
you
time that I
didn't.
went to the Gamblers Anonymous meetings? Okay, now's the time to man up. Listen carefully, everybody.
So say
They
it. Hold
make
on.
you
So say
take
it.
a
No,
test.
say it. Be honest to yourself and be honest to the viewers at home.
I have
Look
a
into
problem,
the camera.
but it's a low-level problem.
Oh, fuck me, bro.
So you're a
So
low-level
wait,
human.
if you're thinking that I deceived if you think that I lied in terms of the answers that I gave on the tests, that's the only claim you can make right now.
What?
Listen, let me speak
What
so you can
test?
get clued in on what exactly a test. I'll tell you right now. They make you take a test like, have you ever lied about your gambling habits? Have you taken money that you need to spend on other things and gambled with it? They make you take 10 questions.
Okay.
If you answer yes, 10 out of 10,
Okay,
you have
what
a
are
problem.
these- what are these
If you
10
answer zero,
questions?
I just named you 2. I don't
Okay.
remember them off by heart. Have you ever lied about your gambling habits?
You know what?
That's a yes.
Hold on.
You see, you didn't
You've lied
answer,
on air.
Yeah, you didn't answer.
I'm
the
saying on air like him.
Yeah, you didn't. But it's true though. You are on air. But Poseidon, the reason why he passed the exam is because he kept lying.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you know what I find is a little bit weird?
Tell me.
I can
Hold on.
understand if I came
It's
to you,
actually
let's
20
say-
questions. Okay, 20 questions. Let's see. Okay, let's do the
I
test
took
with you
10.
right now. Anyways, there's 20 online. Okay. Did you ever lose time from work or school due to gambling?
No.
That's not true. That is a yes. You've even come late here because you were gambling when we did the initial.
Yeah, on your
episodes.
cell phone.
On your cell phone and on your you were at the bar.
I thought you meant going to the
Yeah, you've canceled.
you guys are putting it on
No.
these weird
Hold on. You've
No, no, no,
canceled.
no, no.
comedy show. I'm talking about my job like during the day.
Is this not a job?
This is a job. Adam, no, it doesn't count. Please
So,
stop
yes.
lying. So yeah, that's a yes.
Okay. Has gambling ever made you made your home life unhappy?
1,000%.
Yes, your sister has been mad at you. You've taken money from your mother.
Yeah. People throwing rocks at him.
Did gambling affect your reputation? Yes.
100%. It does every day.
Have you ever felt remorse after gambling?
Okay, yes.
Oh, okay. That's a yes too.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you ever gamble to get money with which to pay debts or otherwise solve financial difficulties?
Yes.
No.
What?
No.
Hold on.
That's what I'm
Repeat.
about to,
Stop talking. Repeat the
Did
question.
you ever gamble to get money with which to pay debts or otherwise solve financial difficulties? So
You
let's
told
say
us yes. You
No.
told us you were hoping to win big so you could pay off your debts.
You're twisting the words. This is the way a normal person would interpret that
So
question.
that's another
you
yes?
Stop it. You have $200. Are you going to gamble that money or are you going to pay your bills? If there's money left, I hope that money left, which is not, which has no bearing on
Adam,
bills.
the question says,
Yeah.
if you have $200 but you owe $20,000, have you gambled that $200 in hopes of making $20,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 to pay some of those debts off?
And according to you, you have. That's what we're saying.
Have you done this? Yes or no?
Oh my God.
Have you done this? Yes or no?
You know
Bro,
what
the
problem-
questions are
I'm
here.
not allowed to argue.
But the questions are here.
Whoa. If I owe $20,000, that $20,000 is more like $2,000 a month. And I have $2,200 in a month. That $2,000 goes where it's got to go. And that $200 left, I don't have to report to anybody.
that's not the question,
The
though.
answer is no.
The question is when you
Yeah.
So have you gambled with the intention of winning so that you can pay off your debts?
I would replace the word intention with hope, dream. It doesn't.
So
no.
yes,
it's such
so
a yes.
Guys,
That's a
stop
yes.
it.
There's
I
no
would
stopping.
say no. Okay?
Did gambling cause a decrease in your ambition or efficiency? Yes.
Yes. You have
No.
zero ambition.
After losing,
Hold on. Stop for
No.
1 second, Poseidon.
Yeah.
So then what made you lose your ambition?
The shit that I'm going through in my everyday life.
Which
which is
No,
gambling.
Don't make. Look, guys. In all fairness, I would say no. Okay.
okay.
Okay, let's put no on that one, just for fun.
Yeah.
After losing, did you feel you must return as soon as possible and win back your losses?
No.
Well, that's not true because you've already told us that you get upset when you lose and then you have to figure out a strategic way to make your money back.
Figuring out and doing are two different things.
But have
Adam, you're such a dishonest.
so why do you go back? Why do you go back?
Yeah.
You guys are looking at it completely.
No, we're trying to help you.
A person that, okay, you guys are thinking, oh, I lost money and now I'm behind in my bill. When you go to the casino, you have to be prepared to say goodbye to that money.
Yes, 100%.
Not,
Okay,
oh,
yeah.
I'm in a hole and I'm going to recreate that hole. So no, that's a serious problem.
Okay,
for
okay,
anybody,
hold
and
on.
it
Let me
doesn't apply to
simplify it for your small brain. I've gambled at the casino, especially in Las Vegas. I think I lost about 140 USD, which is what 10 million Canadian dollars.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah. So I lost 141 USD. My initial thought wasn't, fuck, I gotta go to the casino in Montreal to try and make some of that money back. My initial thought was, I gotta make more sales at
Because you're
work.
not sick.
Fuck me, bro. Can I finish my sentence?
Yes, but I have to
I gotta work harder, work more hours, make more sales in order to recoup some of that money back that I lost. That was my initial instinct thought. So after you've lost money, have you thought like that?
No.
So you've thought in the sense of like, as soon as I get money, I gotta come back.
It's gone.
You've just
I'm trying to tell you,
so
you're
you
not.
so you
you're
just
wrong.
so you just thought to yourself after you lost, it's gone.
Yeah.
You never thought to yourself for once like, oh, I lost $200. I can't wait till next month. I'll have an extra $200 to try and make that money back and make more. That's a lie. But we'll put no.
Well, you know what? Put no. Put
We'll
no. He
put
said no.
but we'll
Put no
no.
for this
But
one.
we'll
Put
put
no.
no. We'll put no. After a win, did you have a strong urge to return and win more?
No.
So when you
you've
win, you
never
don't
won.
want to win more. So you've never won.
You guys just love twisting words.
No,
out
but
of
have
I'm
me.
you-
not. Hold on. Adam. Stop with this twisting words.
let
Speak
me
into the microphone,
explain.
please.
Let me
Speak into the
explain
microphone.
why I'm saying this.
Yes.
It's not like I have my Monday budget and my Tuesday
Stop
budget.
talking.
and
Stop talking right now. You always do this. You try to confuse people
Yeah.
because you don't want to answer directly.
Yeah.
Listen to me, Adam.
Go ahead.
Have you won money and then felt the need like, nice, I won. I would like to win some more. That's the question.
No.
Okay, hold on. So no, right?
Now I have a question for
Hold
you.
on. So have you ever won money?
Yes,
Okay.
obviously.
So if you won money and you don't want to win more money, why do you keep going back?
I like the hobbyist. I like the hobby. I like the guys.
No.
It's a
Okay,
good
now-
question.
okay,
It's
another-
a good
another
I
question.
watch porn for the stories.
Another question. Stop. So you've won money at the casino. Let's say you've won $100, right?
Yeah, let's
Now, as
say.
soon as you win that $100, you go, nice, I'm up from 200, I'm at 300. Do you walk out or do you replay that amount?
Depends on the amount. If I'm up 20.
Okay,
it's
so
not-
the answer is yes.
No, you know what, guys? It's like you guys are.
But you
are
just answered the
selecting
question.
Answers.
No, I'm not. I'm saying,
I set a limit.
did you often, there's no limit. You don't decide on the limits about life. You don't decide this is a table. It's a table. Stop.
Believe this.
Did you often gamble until all your money was gone?
No.
That was such a lie.
That's a weird way to
That
say
was-
that, Adam.
that was
Adam,
such
you
a
did
lie.
this. You did this. No. It was very suspicious.
Okay, so that's a yes. Did you ever borrow to finance your gambling? Yes.
That's
You've
a yes.
taken money from your
No.
mother. We know this. Have you ever sold anything to
Hold on,
finance?
Adam, why'd you say no when the
So-
truth is yes? In that one. We know that one. We've already talked about that one.
Have you ever sold anything to finance gambling?
Definitely not.
What about your ass?
No, that was for other things.
But hold on.
Ah!
That's funny.
I'll play the same game.
When
guys
you
are
when you
playing.
fellaced the woman, that $40, was it so you can gamble it?
Oh, what was no? The $40
Do
was
you
just to
guys
live.
understand the words "no comment"?
We'll put no. We'll put no. We'll put no.
But no on that one.
We'll put no. Were you reluctant to use gambling money for normal expenditures?
That's a yes.
Let me say slowly. Was I reluctant to use gambling money for normal? Not available. I split.
Stop talking. That's a
The
yes.
answer is
'Cause you
yes
split,
or
it's
no.
exactly the question. The question is exactly what you told us. You split it. So it asks, instead of spending it on gambling, were you ready to take your gambling funds and spend it on regular day stuff? And you're not because you split it for your gambling addiction. So that's a yes. Poseidon. That's 1,000%
Yeah.
yes. That's actually crazy that they asked that question. That's so Adam
It's
specific.
actually, it's yeah. Did gambling make you careless of the welfare of yourself or your family? Yes.
Yes, obviously.
We know this now. Did you ever gamble longer than you had planned? Yes. You've been there until 5 a.m. On some occasions, you've admitted it on this podcast. Have you ever
Most gamblers though do.
Yeah. Have you ever gambled to escape worry, trouble, boredom, loneliness, grief, or loss?
Nope.
We'll put no on that
We'll
one.
put no on that one.
I believe him. I believe. I'll believe no, and but I won't believe no.
What's the next one?
Have you ever committed or considered committing an illegal act to finance gambling? Yes.
The fellation, the fellation,
the fellation, the illegal
I can't
taxi.
take you guys seriously.
Did gambling cause
man.
you to have difficulty in sleeping?
No.
We'll put no. We'll put no. Although that's a yes, because staying at the casino until 5 a.m., it's causing you difficulty to sleep.
It's okay, put a no.
We'll put no. We'll put no. We'll put no. Have you ever stayed up late, like looking at your phone when you have bets and shit? And you're like constantly looking at
Okay,
your
put a
phone?
no,
and-
put a no,
Oh,
put a no.
no.
Okay. Do arguments, disappointments, or frustrations create within you an urge to gamble?
Okay, I'll take that. It seems real.
We'll put a no, yeah. Did you ever have an urge to celebrate any good fortune by a few hours of gambling?
That's a yes. He's already said
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wow, an honest answer. An honest answer. Have you ever considered self-destruction or suicide as a result of your gambling?
You know the answer to that.
Yes.
It's no. Come
Oh, okay,
on.
man. I don't know. You said I know. I don't know. That's what I
Did
guess.
I ever
Okay.
come to a suit? Good grief. I mean, that's no offense, but
You
that's
have
a scary
answered yes
question.
to 13 questions.
According to this test, you're not a gambler, but you are a homosexual.
Let me read everything out loud. Most compulsive gamblers will answer yes to at least 7 of these questions.
And how many did he answer yes to?
13. If you feel you might be a compulsive gambler, have a gambling problem, or have a desire to stop gambling, you can speak to someone right now by clicking here.
Or you could just turn your head to the left. Hey,
Well, guys, since we're so deep
But
into
you know
the
what's,
matter,
you know
I got
what the,
something
difference is?
important to say.
This is so insane because like I've spent lately I've been playing like scratch tickets because I realized like I keep
you're
winning.
going addicted to scratch tickets.
But I keep winning. I just keep replaying.
I don't know, bro. Be
Like
careful.
I won $80 the other day, and what I did, I bought the $100 extreme ticket, the
Oh,
super
no.
expensive.
And you lost.
No, the numbers are coming out March 31st. So I've spent a total of $50 on scratch tickets because I had my initial investment, won, kept winning, then finally lost. Then
These are not investments, guys.
Then put $10, kept winning, and now I've spent like another 20 on the $100 ticket, but I'd won 80, so I offset the ticket.
Okay.
And I'm having a meltdown. I'm like, oh my God, I'm living on the edge here. Like I'm a gambler. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Like I hate the feeling. I hate the feeling.
But that's the adrenaline that keeps Adam going.
Yeah.
He loves living on the wild side. He's like Sylvester Stallone.
Okay, guys.
I hate that
guys,
feeling. And you will not admit you have a problem. In my head, I have a problem for spending $50 on scratch tickets.
I have a feeling the floodgates are about to open. I swear to you, I have no reason to lie to you. I was at Playground. It was actually over the weekend. Do you know what my cumulative total is? We just started the month of February. 5,000. Okay. But you guys must be thinking, did you go there with $1,000? A couple of $100 goes far. I'm trying my best to convince you guys that you're drawing the wrong conclusions.
But you still put $5,000. You still lost
And
$5,000.
There's another thing which I have to explain to you.
You
guys.
still lost
you
$5,000.
Get bonus points when you
Fuck the
I
points.
No.
Forget
Hold
the
on,
points.
hold on.
Forget the points. Forget the goddamn fucking. You mother. Forget the fucking points, please. You've put in $5,000 in the past how long?
30 days. But as I said before,
Bro, I swear to God, if you ever ask for money again, bro, I'm gonna put you through a fucking wall. You've put in 30 days. You've put $5,000.
How'd you even get $5,000?
what I'm
That's the
trying to
first
explain
question.
to you guys.
And second, you've put in that $5,000. You haven't won anything because where's that money?
No.
I
Questions.
knew it. I opened the floodgates.
And
I
you
knew
keep
it. I
and you
knew
keep
it.
asking people for money.
That's what you think.
So what happened to money? Did you make any money? Or did you lose it all?
I've witnessed you ask for money.
man.
Did
I
you
was sitting.
hold on? Stop screaming. Did you win anything from that?
Okay.
The answer
I'm
is
not
no.
dodging your question. I'm answering it my own way.
Okay. Let's hear your own
I
way.
have gone to Playground with a few $100. Okay? 200 here, 200 there. Okay, fine. I might say it may be a total of 2,000.
Did you win is what we're saying.
200. I did at some points, and at some points I lost. I swear to you, I broke even.
but when you say-
with my pattern that I just explained to you, that 200 turned in. I kept playing and playing and playing at those little dinky $30 bets.
Hold on, if you broke even, you wouldn't have had to put $5,000 the past 30 days.
And wait a second. And wait. I won 700 or 800 once. Twice now that I think
But how
about
much
it.
did you waste to get that?
I just told you a
5,000.
moment ago. I think I maybe
So you didn't
altogether
win.
spent 1,000, but I made 1,500. Okay, and as I said before, I was playing very slow. Does that make some sense? As I just explained to you in the formula, I spent 1,000. The 1,000 that you spend is your credit, and I won $1,500 in credit.
Have you ever tried to? Oh, so it's not even money that he wants. I'm gonna keep my cool. 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 You're such a Weasley little shit sometimes.
You're a bit of a Weasley little shit.
I should ask them in that. You know what?
no.
Let me ask Playgirl. I know how much money I have. I can't. I don't. Where am I going to get?
How much do you have in your
$5,000?
bank account?
Very little.
Exactly.
$2?
How much? $2?
$2. Yes.
You have $2 in your checking account.
Yes.
So then why are you spending so much money at the fucking casino? You can't spend $2,000 a month if you have $2 in your account, Adam. It doesn't. I'm gonna start crying. It's so stupid.
Okay.
You're so
Maybe
insanely
we can go halfway
retarded.
on this. It's called I had a little bit of a binge. Okay. I swear to you that it was no more than a couple of $100. The floodgates are gonna open over $200. Really?
Well, no. Now you're bringing it down
no.
because you said 5,000 in a month.
Yeah.
That's what the machine says.
So
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
machine's
put
lying.
5,000.
And I just explained to you, when you win a prize, I think maybe they give you extra points when you win a prize. Okay, I'm not sure, but
Adam, you
okay.
haven't won a prize.
You know what it is? I feel a little bit
Ever.
like a person that's not trustworthy says something. Oh, how convenient!
This is the semen that
Oh,
won.
man.
By the way, this is the this is the spermazoid that won that race.
That was a bad
definitely
batch.
opened the floodgates by saying what I said. Eh? I can't explain it.
Adam, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm rooting for you, but goddamn it, do you make it hard?
And as I said earlier, I'm not going there anymore because they're it's a bullshit policy.
You know,
they
if I was
You're talking about the bullshit. The bullshit policy is the points.
the fact that you have to keep you have to keep them the year after that.
if I was living in a third world country and I somehow had access to the internet and I could see this buffoonery unfold in front of me, I would be so angry at him. I would be so mad. Like, you don't understand. You're born in North America, bruv, and the time you were growing up, bro, was the golden age of North America, bro.
Stop saying bruv.
in the 80s and 90s.
The golden age. Do you understand this, bro?
No, I don't.
Do you understand?
Well, we're on the
If you
golden
don't
age. I
explain
mean,
it, then
actually,
I
yeah,
won't
you're
understand
older.
it.
You grew up in the
Yeah.
90s and stuff. You
Yeah,
could
yeah,
you had
yeah.
the
I was
golden
born in
age.
'78, so
Do you understand the opportunities you squandered? Do you understand? Do you understand? Like,
because there was no social media. I
fuck.
don't
I wish
understand.
I was your age. I would have invested in some real estate or some shit in the 2000s or some shit. You're so infuriating.
Okay, but you're not 21, so may I ask what in your particular life did things go well? Like, come on,
they've
know?
gone okay. I've made my mistakes as well. I've made sacrifices.
You know, you went to Italy for a whole month, man. Come on, you know.
That was one of the mistakes he's talking about.
Actually,
That was
looking back,
That
now,
was one of the aforementioned mistakes.
looking back now. Looking back, hindsight 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Hindsight 2024.
You know, guys,
You know.
I'm about to use two words that have a lot of power. I'm about to use two words that have a lot of power. It's called
Oh, the
fair
N-word?
game.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
fair game. Guido said on the air how much money he lost altogether at the casino.
Yeah.
I know we're not talking about Guido.
He's a bad
right?
comparison. First
Yeah,
of all,
because it sounds like you both lost about the same.
and second, you wanna hit on me that
You want to hit on me?
you wanna fucking
Chastise you.
throw the Italy thing on me. First of all, that was an amazing experience. Okay, I spent money on an experience, not some fucking false hope.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Haven't
of
you,
an
haven't you
addiction.
all dreamt of eating pizza next to 57 Pakistanis? I have.
That was only one of the cities.
I have. I always want the traditional Italian dinner.
Funny thing
Listen to
is,
people go, "Pancho tre."
Milan,
Just like Caesar meant it to be.
Milan, which is the richest city in Italy, also had the most military
I wonder.
out on the streets, and they had the least amount of migrants.
I wonder what the correlation is there.
Yeah.
You know what?
And the central station in Milan, bro, beautiful. That puts our central station to shame.
Does it?
Oh, beautiful.
So I'll tell you what. Let's see if I have. Let's see.
Did you order any good Pakistani paninis?
I'm about.
They
to
didn't have none of that shit. All they're selling is hats and bracelets.
Let's see if
They won't let them nowhere near the food. Except for one time with this one guy in one city. He was fully assimilated, though. He even had the Italian haircut. He was brown, but like spoke fluent Italian.
Ah.
Wow.
But only the assimilated ones they'll let near the food.
Let's see if. Let's see if, according to the way.
Which I agree, by
Yeah.
the way. if look at
rules are there for a reason.
look at the mistakes we've made. With look at
Yeah, fucking people in Vancouver are making poutine. It's horrible.
Yeah, there you go. Look at the village grec.
It's just village.
Now
It's turned into just village. Go on, Adam.
Oh, shit.
I think, according to the way I'm about to express myself, you guys may discern that I actually have a brain. So hear this, please. Okay? Maybe the most appropriate thing for me to say, or the consensus of the three people in this room, would be, well, me and Guido both kind of didn't. We definitely. We floundered in terms of where we should have been.
Why do you keep bringing Guido down? Like, what has he done to you that you keep throwing him under the bus?
I don't know anybody
So
who's
first
ever
you steal
told
his
of their
position. First you steal
their
his
gambling
position.
habits at the casino. I've never, okay, if they want to share, they want to share. But I've never met anybody. I mean, I wouldn't. Okay, fine. If I had spent that kind of money there, I would not say it. Okay,
But you did. You spent 50,000 in 2 years. Regardless if you spend 50,000 in 5 days or 50,000 in 2 years, you still lost $50,000 due to gambling,
and
which still makes you an addict.
It still doesn't say
And
how
the
much
only
of that
reason,
money I won and how much I lost.
and the only reason you didn't lose more is because you didn't have access to
Okay,
more.
how about this?
Listen. Hold on. No. Stop. Listen to the words coming in my mouth.
Go ahead.
The only reason
Yeah.
you haven't lost more is because you didn't have access to more.
You can
and-
make such a claim, but I don't fully
I
agree
can make
with
such
it.
a claim. Bro, I
Okay.
want to know the people saying I'm
So
too
hold
rough
on.
on them.
13 out of 20. I took that same test. It was different questions, and I scored 4 out of 10. So,
Wait, because you didn't answer correctly.
Okay. You know what, guys? I almost feel like this is my nemesis. You guys know that word, right? I feel like
Did
my
your parents
nemesis.
ever beat you?
No.
They should have.
My
They
father
should have.
slapped me once, actually.
Once? Just once?
Twice.
Twice.
I'm not going to go into it.
What was the reason?
Okay, so the car I was driving very nearly blew up, and no, I'm serious. There was smoke coming out of it, and I called a tow truck.
Hold
It was
on.
in
Why
a
did it
parking
almost
lot.
blow
I
up?
don't remember. It was some damage. I don't remember. It was.
What did you do? How do you not remember blowing up a car?
No, smoke wise, not blowing up literally, but
You almost blew it up.
Caught
How?
catching fire is blowing up, but
So
I
hold
don't
on. The car caught on
remember.
fire.
It almost did. There was a lot of smoke. but it
Yeah,
didn't.
how did you manage that is what we're asking.
I don't remember.
What kind of car
It
was
was an
it?
old Nissan Altima,
What was the year?
2096 actually. It was an old one. It was like 12, 13 years.
And when was it? What year was this?
Mid 2000s. Like 9, 10 years
Dude,
old.
you almost blew up a 7-year-old car. Do you know what you have to do to
It was more
almost
like 10 or 11. Okay, it was 2006. Okay, it was a 10-year-old car.
a 10-year-old car? And first of all, Japanese cars in the 90s were built like tanks. First of all, do you know what you have to have done to that car in order for it to almost catch on fire?
I think I kept trying to start the ignition and it didn't. I'm not a mechanic, so I'm not going to bullshit you. I didn't do this, do that.
So you kept cranking,
Yeah, and it.
and
What
it
is
wouldn't
excuse?
start.
You almost blew the car. Like, why are you retarded? I'm not a mechanic.
How many times did you try?
I don't remember.
To
I
crank.
don't remember.
10 times?
He wasn't pissed off at that. He was pissed off at the fact that you called a tow truck and you didn't even tell me. So it's
Fuck,
irrelevant.
you know what? The apple doesn't fall far from the
Yeah,
tree.
you both get
know what?
aggressive about the dumbest thing.
It makes sense. It makes sense now. You know what? We've come full circle,
I
folks.
was under the impression you'd say good congratulations to my father. No, that he would. Well, okay, but wait. I'm not sure. This is going back 20 or so. Please don't poke my brains at this. Maybe he put the pieces of the puzzle together and said, "Why did you call a tow truck?" And then I mentioned, "Well, because it almost blew up." Maybe that's why I got mad. I don't know.
It was smoking from the engine bay.
Yes.
And when did you decide to take this car? Like, why did you decide to take this car?
No. It was my car.
Oh, it was your car.
And
So it was your own
have a
personal
feeling-
car.
Yes, I have a feeling maybe my father probably wanted me to like check with him what's going on, and he's like, "You called a tow truck, and you got really."
Hold on that car. So it was your car for how long?
I'll tell you a funny story. It's true. It's related to the car. I ended up giving the car to him because it was just
How
like, I wanna
long?
get rid of
Answer
it.
my
a year,
God.
maybe 1 or 2 years. It was an old car.
And in those years, did you ever do an oil change?
I'm sure I did.
The answer is no.
The oil change could cause that. Could cause the fire, the smoke.
Oh yeah. Well, if there's no more, because if there's no more
No,
oil,
I took care of it.
if there's no more oil lubricating the engine, then it's just metal on metal grinding.
That's how I like to do it.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So eventually the friction, because it's a mini explosions, right? In the cylinders. If you have no oil to lubricate everything, it's just gonna fucking blow pistons out, and it's gonna be a mess. You know what I mean? So if you didn't do an oil change and the engine drank all the oil.
So Adam, you're the cause of your misfortune, is what he's trying to say.
It's funny how we deviated from me to Guido to my father. You know.
You know what's crazy, bro? This guy, you're so like unaware of everything that goes on around you. It's so insane. Like if I see my oil change get to like 35%, I go, oh, gotta do it soon. And I keep checking. I keep checking till it gets to 15. As soon as it gets to 15, I call my mechanic. Bro, oil change. Okay, come on next week. No, bro. Tomorrow. Like, I'm so, like, I always try to be so on top of shit.
I carry a bottle of extra virgin with me in case it ever gets to. I just pop it in there. I'm very prepared.
And, like, you're so unaware of your surroundings at all times. It's completely baffling.
Adam, what's that behind you?
I don't know.
Unaware of your surroundings. Dangerous.
What do you mean, I don't know?
A wall?
Adam, you can't live life like that. You got to be more aware of your surroundings, Adam.
Let's switch it up a bit. This whole tariff wars with USA and Canada.
They just got postponed by another month after Trudeau spoke to Trump.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because Trudeau was he's like, we're going to hit back with tariffs. And then Canadians are like, wait, what? That's going to fuck us up even more.
Yes.
And then he said, we're all in this together, guys. Wait, why are we all this together? You fucked us over and now we have to pay for this again, too.
That, and it's like, I didn't vote for this.
I didn't vote for any of this, yeah.
I didn't. What are you doing without my consent?
Why are you
and then
screwing
you
up
have
the
all
economy?
you have all these fucking libtards online saying like, "Yo, USA doesn't know who they're messing with." Man.
Yeah. First of all, didn't you liberal cocksuckers hate on Canada? Didn't you say fuck Canada and you called Canada racist and there is no such thing as Canada and now you love Canada?
And
you're all hypocritical liars.
And you're saying, you remember what happened when people fucked with the nice country in World War II? Shut the fuck up.
First of all,
you
no one
bunch of
fucked with
pussies.
Canada in World War II. They decided to join.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up, you pussies. Also, your government has been taxing you 70% a year. You've been working 7 months out of the year just to pay Trudeau's trips to gay orgy islands.
Yeah.
What are you saying, bro? You've already been paying tariffs, and all of a sudden the United States is a bad guy. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
I was actually watching this on the news. Apparently, they're allowed to say you guys are not respecting the rules. Canada has the right to tell you, say, we had an agreement. You guys can't just change it.
You could change it. They're their own country, and they could change it because Canada actually didn't step up, didn't fulfill its agreements. So the whole, yeah.
okay.
So yeah, you're not.
Well, the reporter didn't say anything about that.
Of course, the reporter didn't say anything about that. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, the reporter didn't talk about the fentanyl and all that shit. Anyways, now do you know what Canada and Mexico both did?
What?
So they both first went on and we're talking shit. Fuck America. We're gonna fuck them up. Tariffs on our end. Canada, same thing.
It's all posturing.
Yeah, it's Canada, same thing. We're going to side with China, and China too. We're going to put tariffs on America. And then first, Mexico falls. She goes, okay, fine. Please pause the tariffs. We're sending 10,000 troops to the border to secure the Mexican-U.S. borders so you have less illegals and less cartel fentanyl going through. Trump's like, oh, okay, fine. You do that. Your tariffs. I'm gonna put tariffs. Then today, Trudeau, a few hours ago, comes out after Trump tweets. He goes, we're tired of subsidizing Canada. It's not our fucking country. It's not our problem to subsidize you. So fuck you. Trudeau comes out after posturing. Oh, okay, we're going to spend $3.4 billion on the border now to secure it better. Yeah. So this is the thing that I want people to remember. Because you all went online and you all agreed with Trudeau, even though he was lying, as if Trump was the problem and the United States of America was the problem. Now that Trudeau himself shows that it was all posturing because he's like, oh yeah, you're right. I will put some on the board. Are you going to go on Facebook? Are you going to apologize? Are you going to say, I'm sorry? I don't know what I was hoping for, this whole buy Canadian thing when even the government itself doesn't believe in it? Or no, you're not going to say anything. You're going to pretend like it never happened. Bitches.
Yeah, all pussies, and especially seeing American people comment that, like, as an American, go Canada.
Fucking biggest cucks.
And they're like, oh, because America is imperialistic, and yeah. Yes, goddamn right it is.
That's why you have an iPhone. That's why you have running water.
Exactly.
You fucking idiot.
Fucking most powerful country on the fucking planet. You don't deserve your citizenship, pussies.
Does anybody know?
Fucking be proud of fucking being American, bro. Fucking badass.
USA.
Fuck, I'm more American than some of these cocksuckers online, bro.
Yeah.
Anybody know if those fires are still
Doesn't give a
burning in
fuck,
LA?
this guy.
I
Look,
heard
fires.
you. I heard you. Well, it's sad.
There's a fire in my pants and you're invited.
Anyways, all this to say, it's weird. It's weird to see, bro. I don't think people realize when they talk or when they comment online. Like, I used to think I was dumb, and sometimes myself, I've spoken too fast before I think. You know what I mean? It happens to the best of us.
I commented on Valerie Plante. She made a whole post about the local economy. You need to support it. This woman has done more herself in the past 4 or 5 years to destroy the local economy without any outside help. And now she's like, we need to look out for small business owners in Montreal. She's purposely fucked over all the small businesses. We all know this for years.
What you need to know in any economy in the world, small to medium-sized businesses are the backbone of the economy.
Yep.
They are the ones that get shit running.
So if you have a government that does not respect them, takes advantage of them, shuts them down, example, the Quebec government, the current Quebec government, the current Montreal mayoral government, the current Canadian government, shit's going to go off the rails. That's why our dollar's worthless. We're the least productive fucking nation in the first world. We're not producing anything.
Let's say you want to start a business, bro, and you want to make, let's say you're somebody that's happy with, like, you know what, I don't want a boss over my head, but I also want to make, $200,000 a year after expenses and paying employees and this, that. I want to live a somewhat comfortable life.
But I got to work 100 hours a week.
But I got to work. It's fine. I'm fine with working because I don't want to have a boss over my head. But then you can't even make that no more, bro, because they take 70% of your pay.
And then where do they put it?
They take 15% from the corporation. And then if you give yourself a salary, they take another 55%.
And then on top of that, everything you buy, there's another 15%.
There's another 15%. So what the fuck is going on, bro? As a business owner, you're like,
forget business owner. As a regular citizen, what the fuck is going on? You're already taking half my money. Then why am I paying sales tax? Pick one or the other.
You know what?
Complete lunacy. And you're complaining about 25% tariffs? That's the least of your fucking worries.
I'm not up to date, so I was hoping not to embarrass myself. What's been going on that's not appropriate at the city level? The city doesn't. The city just charges property tax. The city is not the Fed. They're nowhere near the damage that the federal and provincial government.
Did you hear what you said? The city is nowhere near.
In terms of the power the city has.
It's the same shit that you do with your gambling. You're like, it's nowhere near what a millionaire. Okay, so
I'm
just so we go
asking,
fast.
I have no knowledge.
Okay,
yeah.
So the downtown core,
Yes.
where people normally drive to and they shop and they'll pay for parking. They'll eat at restaurants. Okay,
Of course.
the people who live around the downtown core, apart from the condos, everyone else, the hipsters, don't have money to spend. So downtown core was big. People from the West Island, people from Laval, everybody would go down to purchase things. The reason why storefronts have closed down ever since COVID and before, and right after when we're supposed to be coming back, the reason why they closed down is because there was no more traffic of people going down to buy stuff because they got rid of parking, they got rid of actual streets in favor of bike lanes and pedestrian paths. You can walk on the sidewalk already. You do not need to take away 2 lanes on St. Catherine. So they destroyed the city as an economic center. So when you destroy a business, when the business closes, look at me, Adam.
I am.
When a business closes on St. Catherine, I'm saying one, but we're talking about thousands were lost. But when one closes, it's not just a storefront that closes. The employees that were employed there
Are out of work.
Now, they don't have spending money, okay? Now, the place next door that, let's say there was a clothing company that closed down, the place next door that sold food to people who were coming to shop for clothes or whatever, no one's coming to shop for clothes anywhere, so now they're not getting any business either. So now they shut down too. So now you have 2 places that shut down with their own sets of employees.
It's a ripple effect.
It's a ripple effect because now the other buildings, also people don't want to walk down there. Now there's a lot of crackheads because buildings have closed down and it becomes more run down. And it's a domino effect. No one comes downtown. They start building somewhere else. With the other cities like the South Shore building the Distrant, Laval trying to build an actual Laval core downtown, Centropolis, all that stuff, people no longer need to come down to Montreal. Plus, you're not making it friendly for them to come down to Montreal because there's nowhere for these Lavalers or South Shore to park anyway. So what are they going to do? They're going to walk. They're going to walk for fucking 4 hours. They're going to drive their cars. If they can't bring the cars, it's not going to come down. So you're killing the economy. But you go, if you want, you could ride a bike year round in one of the coldest cities in North America. That's
courtesy of Valerie.
Yeah, and everything goes up. The tax, not even the indirect taxes you pay, even parking fees. Parking fees at the street level keep going up. As if people are making more money. They're not. Why? Because the government is incompetent. She can't handle what she's doing. So she's making you pay for it.
And she doesn't know what to do, so she's gonna walk around on a metro and just stare at homeless people sleeping.
Yeah, like
First
look
of
at
all,
this guy.
have some respect. Have some respect. That's his bedtime.
That
First
is
of
weird
all,
that she did that, yeah.
You stupid bitch. Calm down. Yeah, a homeless man can't take a fucking nap in a metro in his own privacy.
The privacy of his own home.
That's his home.
So guess so because I asked Google and Google couldn't give me an answer. So
Google.
I asked Chat.
I asked Google.
Oh, I'm being taken over. I'm a sleeper agent. I asked ChatGPT how much does the municipality of Montreal collect in taxes yearly, and the approximate estimate is $6.6 billion. $6.6 billion.
You know how many points that is at Playground?
Roughly 80 billion.
Did it say if they have do they have excess revenue or excess loss from that money?
What do you think? Just
Probably loss, but I don't
yes,
know.
it's always a loss. The government never is in the. They always fuck the money up, and that's the big issue with government. How useless.
How do you fuck up 6.6 billion, bro? Explain to me how Elon Musk
All the city
run
employees, all the
companies and do this and be worth more. Like he paid 45 billion for Twitter. 45 was it, right? How is he worth more than when he bought it? And people were making fun of him like he's gonna go bankrupt. It was a mistake, man. You remember that shit?
People are dumb though.
How do you as a municipality make 6.6? Like I don't understand, bro. How do you like you have to be expert, like you have to hire a bunch of Adams. And I'm not saying I'm any better. But, you know, I feel like I could have managed better while still pocketing. I mean, like I would have pocketed like a good 10 million. You know what I mean? Fuck it. 10 million, right? What's 10 million to 6.6? But you know what? I would have fucking managed the city much better. Maybe it would have come out. I would be like, I took 10 million, but look how I fixed everything. Bro, it's six. Do you understand what $6.6 billion is? I watched the video, bro. If you want to know the difference between a million and a billion, calculate a million seconds. How much is a million seconds?
I don't know.
In minutes and hours?
In years or whatever?
Divided by 3,600 will give you the hours.
A million seconds
Divided by 3,600 is the
in
number of
years.
hours.
A million seconds in years is 0.03 of the calendar year. So let's say in days, it's 11.574 days. Now 1 billion seconds in days, in years, it's 31.6 years.
City of Montreal just announced a new ban on short-term rentals.
What?
City of Montreal just announced a new ban on short-term rentals.
For cars?
No, housing.
Oh.
Like Airbnb and stuff like that.
Oh shit! So they gone through with it.
Yeah.
They. What do you want me to say?
But
hold on. But do you see the difference between a million seconds and a billion seconds?
did you get 21 days for the million?
No, I got like 11 days.
Whatever, 11. Excuse me,
And
11.
a billion seconds is 31.6 years. Do you see the difference in between a billion and a million?
A billion, a milli, doggy.
Like the city of Montreal made the equivalent of like, quick, what's 30 times 6? 30, 60,
180.
90, 180. 180 years. The equivalent. And you tell me that they mismanaged that amount of money? Mismanaged? Do you understand how much you have to steal to mismanage that?
Adam, how do you feel about that?
I'm thinking maybe the STM costs a lot of money, all the cops. I don't know.
You know what? I'm
have no
curious.
clue.
Adam, we're back. Let me tell you something, Adam. The reason, my young angel, that your economy is in shambles is because I am running it. Yes, all these bike paths, excess taxes, pedophilia rampantly running the city. It's because of
So,
I have an interesting
so the
question. to
STM, you
ask.
spoke about the STM, right?
Yes, he did.
The STM costs 1.8 billion
Wow.
to run.
That's about a quarter, give or take. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you see, they don't have the revenues public.
They don't have the revenues.
How much money?
I have a serious question to ask you guys. Is the city allowed to ask either the federal government or the provincial government for money? Do they? Or are they? Does it ever happen that the government says
We need a loan on aisle 4. We need a loan on aisle 4. I mean, they could just go ask the bank directly. The problem is they shouldn't have to because if you calculate everything properly, you should always be in the surplus. The thing is, they overcommit to shit they don't have money for.
I'm being very honest, and this reminds me of a funny yet true story.
Yes.
New York City very nearly went bankrupt in the 80s, right?
I believe that.
I don't know
That was
what
because of crack.
Oh, okay. My question is, if you're running the city at a deficit year after year, you won't be able to operate.
Just
You
like
don't have
real
enough-
life.
So what? The
I've
hell
been
do
running
they-
this place at a deficit
Has
for
the
years. I'm
c-
about to shoot
Has
myself
the
in the head.
city ever declared bankruptcy? I'm being serious.
A city could, yeah, for sure it has.
Has it?
I don't know. You mean this city or a city?
Hours.
Ours, I don't think so. I don't remember it being talked about. So maybe if it
Because
is, I don't know.
It doesn't. Again, I'm thinking strictly in terms of at the business level. So we've lost. Hold on. Our revenues are 6.6 billion. We don't know what your expenses are, though, right?
So
There's a lot more.
the STM makes roughly it costs 1.8 billion to run
Right.
the STM,
Right.
but they make 2.08 billion.
Oh, so they do make money. Okay.
But 900 million of that is government subsidies.
Oh, so they wouldn't make it if there were no subsidies.
They would not make it. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah,
We're always-
which is insane.
It's very poorly run.
How are you negative in profit for something that people need?
Well, it's also because they don't do their jobs properly, right? So they're negative
And they're
because
unionized.
they don't know. Amongst others.
We figured out where that 900 million goes. It goes to a bunch of old Italian dudes' bank accounts that have been union guys for the past 40 years.
I'm gonna take care of it for you guys. Don't
Yeah,
worry about it.
yeah. Oh, the STM. We gotta handle stuff around here. Look, it's filthy over here. All right, now give me.
No, I know
$500,000.
it's hard not to laugh, but your business, okay? If your bank account all of a sudden is in the negative, your creditors are going to go after you. How does the city operate when they lose money? Do they just all of a sudden make a call? We need another $1 billion. It doesn't make sense. Would anybody care to volunteer and answer that? I mean,
Adam, I think you just nailed it. I think you just solved the government.
What did he say? I don't know. I blanked out.
That's why he solved it.
what do they do with regard? Let's say the city loses $1 billion. Where do they get that money? If any company's bank account, including
From
the city, is
us.
in the
Well, not from you because you don't pay taxes because you gamble too much, but from tax-paying citizens.
I thought we
Because
just established. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
they make
simple mathematics.
2.08 billion,
That's
but
the STM. I'm talking about the city in general.
yeah,
The
6.6
city
billion
makes 6.6 billion, but
in
I have a
tax
feeling-
tax revenue.
Right, and I have a feeling you're going to probably say it cost them the expenses for the city are 8 billion, so they lose 1.4 billion. Let's say, where did they get that money?
Actually, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Repeat that. The question I can answer.
What
for you.
do they do to account for their losses? If they need $8 billion, let's say, and they only earn 6.6 billion, what do
Yeah.
they do to get that missing 1.4 billion? What do they do?
Well, they never get it. They always owe it. So they owe it to the bank, they owe it to the Caisse Populaires, or to the federal government, or the provincial
they
government, like
borrow
wherever
it.
they can get the money from. Normally banks.
And here's a crazy question: how do they pay it back? Okay, you
They
borrow
never
it.
do. They pay interest.
Oh man. I don't know if this is something which interests you at all. Any idea about Toronto, by the way? They make money or not?
They don't make money, dude. None of these cities make money. Texas and Florida make money. That's it.
Yeah,
And it's funny because it's the two places that don't charge you income tax.
yeah.
Are you serious?
Isn't that crazy? It's almost as if the government has to work for its spot.
It's almost like if you're useless, it doesn't matter how much you tax someone, you're gonna remain useless.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam.
Yes.
People have been wondering, and you have to answer today. Two things.
Yes.
Number one, they're saying, has Adam, what was the question? They said, has Adam had any fun social situations to talk about? Is he out there socializing? The other one was similar. They were asking, is Adam showing any interest for a male or a female person in his life? Any interesting romantic stuff he could talk about?
So the second question is no.
Okay.
First question, social. Well, I do go to this bar.
Have
to
you
watch
met anyone there
sports.
that's interesting?
Yeah, a few people.
Interesting that you'd like to become see them a bit, maybe go out to dinner?
Well, there's one catch. They're from the States.
Well, do you think they're going to charge you tariffs?
By the
If
way,
they were here, by all means. But since they're not here,
But they were interesting.
yeah.
What was interesting about them? Now this is
Okay.
now I like to feel
All
the
right,
substance
you're
of
gonna
Adam.
get a very good answer. There's a
Poseidon, this
guy-
is going to be the best part of the
There's
podcast.
a guy that I know that's originally from Atlanta, I think, and he lives in New York now. and he's got 3 jobs. I think he runs. He's in real estate.
So
I
he got your interest peaked. Did you ask him to maybe go grab a bite or no?
We did all that at the bar.
Oh, I like your style.
I actually met
What
him
did
at
you do at
another
the
bar.
bar?
Now that I
Which
think
bar
about
did
it.
you meet him at?
Have you ever? Oh, duh, Station des Sports.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
And was he alone, this gentleman?
Yes, he was, as a matter of fact.
That made
So-
it easier for you
First
to.
time
So he
ever in
lived in
Montreal.
Atlanta,
I don't know the details. Moved to New York, maybe after college.
and he moved to
Okay,
Yeah.
and then he was up here.
Atlanta, where nothing
Visiting.
gay ever happens.
Was he black or white, by the way, just for the record?
White.
Okay, just checking. I'm just checking. That's it. I don't know why you're laughing. So Adam, so then how did you guys end things?
Well, he gave me his phone number and
Nice.
Did you call him?
haven't had the chance. I sent him one text on the day he was leaving.
Oh, like
can-
have a safe trip, be cool.
He
love
took the
you,
train
okay.
down to New York.
So he was visiting.
Yeah.
Oh, he took the train.
Oh, I bet he did.
Yeah. Did he also run a train on you?
No.
He doesn't. He's not a conductor.
on,
he
you know
doesn't
what
run
He's a
term-
passenger, not a conductor.
the- He's a passenger. Let me ask you: when you were running a train on him, did you? What's his name?
I'm not. It's
Oh,
personal.
it's
okay?
personal. It's a
Yeah.
personal name.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be a public name. Okay, so
What's the first name, asshole?
Oh,
Not
no,
the
no,
last.
Fine, I'll give you his initials, JB. Okay.
okay, JV.
But that's more. You're divulging more than just saying the first name.
Yeah,
You
we
know how
just
many
wanted-
people are with the initials
you
JB?
could have just said Justin.
Yeah, JB. Okay, so when you were giving
Justin
JB,
Bieber.
when you were giving JB a BJ, did you think? Did you think to yourself, "God damn it, I gotta get my passport in order. I gotta get down to New York to see this man again"?
It crossed my mind. Yes.
Okay, I figured. I figured. Now, because I
That's
know
why-
you.
That's why he hasn't been talking about Sanadamo.
Yes. Now I know you better than you know yourself. Did he show any interest in you, or was it all a one-way street?
Wow.
That's a good question, right? I'm full of them.
I don't know how to answer it. We started chatting. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter to me. There's no point thinking about it.
Did you tell him anything that made him giggle, laugh?
Actually, we were talking a lot about U.S. politics.
Yeah.
This
what
was
is he-
before Trump was elected. Actually, here's a very interesting thought. I'm sure you know you're up to date on world knowledge. You know the USA as a country has a debt of about like $30 trillion.
in debt.
That's the amount that they're in debt for.
Yeah, and it keeps going
just
up every
makes
day.
No sense.
That's why Trump's trying to
whatsoever.
cut the government. That's why he's trying to cut spending and raise tariffs.
By the way, I asked ChatGPT, speaking of cutting budgets and stuff and cutting government, I asked just on the surface level, like how much money can the municipality of Montreal save if we cleaned up house? Yearly, it's $1.2 billion
Yeah.
a year. This is just on the surface level without any...
Does it specify how?
Yeah, he just said.
Yeah, infrastructure overpricing, if inefficiencies and bloat, bribery and fraud, total estimated savings, $1.2 billion per year. Which, if we know there's $72 million of bribery and fraud,
I was about to
a
say
year,
that's amazing.
why aren't we doing anything about it?
Because we're getting bribed not to.
Let's say we cut the government in half in Montreal.
Half, that'd be amazing.
I was wondering if anybody would care maybe to
How
specify
much money can we
bribery
save?
expenses, or I don't get it. We will save money if we stop the bribes. That makes no sense.
Well, Adam, let's say you have $100, right?
Yes.
And you keep giving 50 to bribe someone to let you in some place. Now you only have 50. So yeah, you're wasting
there are
that.
bribes at the city level going on.
Yeah, you're wasting that money. So now you only have 50 where you should have had 100.
Weird.
Well, like, what do you think is going to happen?
Hello. Last time I checked, the MUC police work for the city. They should
Yeah.
be cracking down on that.
Yeah, they would. But
They published the fact that there's bribery going on at the city level. That's
yeah,
just
and then
too
when they try to
much.
go to do something, they just get bribed,
So if we cut...
and then they don't do anything.
They get a bribe to cover the bribe.
That's it. It's crazy, right? Welcome to the real world.
Did you know the story about Michael Applebaum, by the way? I think he almost went to jail. I don't know if you pay attention to these things.
Carry on.
The construction. Just wondering if you knew. No, I don't know the whole story. I just know that there was something with the construction.
Yeah,
companies.
you have to ask the morning show. You got to ask George. He knows all about that shit.
Okay. I don't know much.
Poseidon, are you trying to get us to save more money?
Bro, I think I may have solved our problems using ChatGPT. Bureaucracy and administrative waste So everything in administration bureaucracy costs 815 million per year.
Jesus.
500 to 600 million of that is useless.
Is that what it says?
That's what it says. Overpriced city employees in public sectors. 750 million to 1 billion. Non-essential positions save 750 million to $1 billion a year.
Oh, so you're telling me, hold on. You're telling me that the computer, which is objective, okay? It's objective, right? Hold on, Poseidon. It's objective, right? It can't take sides. It's just giving you the facts, right? Computer is what most communists would call right-wing propaganda.
And this
because
is-
you're fucking
Hold on.
stupid.
Useless government programs and special projects. Montreal spends millions on unnecessary programs such as social justice and activism-driven city initiatives.
ChatGPT is conservative.
It's so based. Overfunded committees and studies that lead nowhere. Wasteful cultural subsidies and art projects with no return on investment.
Thank you.
Redundant climate initiatives with excessive bureaucracy. 300 to 500 million. Overpriced contracts, infrastructure, and corruption. 400 to 600 million a year.
Sky, net.
STM and public transit. 300 to 500 million a year. Slash. Excessive debt, servicing, and borrowing. 16.3% of Montreal's budget goes to debt payments.
Crazy.
If waste was cut, Montreal wouldn't need to borrow as much, lowering future investment interest payments. 200 to 400 million a year. Total savings with everything I asked it is down to new budget. So old current budget, 7.28 billion, minus estimated savings, which are 2.45 billion to 3.6 billion. New budget, 3.7 billion to 4.8 billion. So we almost slashed the budget just by asking an AI program, how would you do this? Because I'm not smart enough. And the AI program has come to the conclusion
Of saying, do what Pantelis has been saying to do on podcasts for 15 years.
So, and then final thoughts. If Montreal cut out all corruption, waste, and useless programs, it could function just as well, if not better, in parentheses, for $4 billion per year instead of 7.28. This means taxes could be significantly lowered and services would still operate efficiently.
Oh, wow.
So you could slash, and this is ChatGPT that I asked, you could slash the goddamn fucking budget in half, and we would operate better. Explain this shit
We
to
could
me.
develop a fan committee to storm Valerie Potts' office and tell her what GPT
Bam.
says.
You can just send her an email.
ChatGPT, folks. You want answers to shit? Bro, lately I've been using ChatGPT like crazy.
Amazing, eh?
Any question that pops into my head, now it's like a second nature. Instead of just I'll ask Google and I go, hold on, let me ask ChatGPT for a second. This thing is amazing. Amazing. I don't even have to do calculation. Remember I used to sit on the morning show, do calculations so I can shut George up? Not even anymore. Just ChatGPT, bro.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT
Any idea
solved
what those letters stand for?
CHAT.
ChatGPT?
GPT, yeah.
GPT?
I don't know.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Government program transparency.
That's not even close, actually.
What does ChatGPT stand for? That's a good question, actually. I never thought about it. Stand for. It stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Damn, we've been invaded by Decepticons, bro.
How about this GPT? Gay, perverted, and transsexual.
What?
Gay, perverted, transsexual, he said.
Damn. Well,
I mean-
obviously not, because it said we can cut the Montreal budget in half. So,
That is half the budget, though.
damn. Did I just solve Montreal's problems with using ChatGPT, bro?
You could solve it if they would actually listen. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It seems more competitive than Google, eh? If you ask Google those same questions, would you get better?
Well, Google is a search engine. It's not AI, artificial intelligence. So you can't ask Google to give you answers like that. You have to do research. So you have to type in stuff like, "Hey, what's the Montreal budget?" It'll give you links and stuff. You search it up. You do your own. You gather your own information. But the whole point of AI, so it gathers the information for you and puts it in a organized text for you to understand instead of putting everything together yourself. That's what the difference is. So that's crazy, eh, P?
Wow.
Half, bro. In today's money, it could cut half, and you'd even put in parentheses more efficiently.
Well, because it knows it's completely inefficient.
This is insane. I hope. I honestly, I hope this episode goes viral in Montreal.
It won't.
I hope everyone watches this.
That would be funny if it does.
I hope everyone.
And they could
watches.
just go storm the Capitol.
If you listen to this, show everyone. Show everyone. Show everyone.
Do you know why I just started laughing, guys? Let's hope we don't get charged like Trump gets charged for the riots. Okay, guys, maybe my humor isn't the best, but
No, it is. It's fine. We're just messing with you. You're fine, bro. Calm down.
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, dog. That's wild.
Yeah. Half.
I got an interesting question to ask you two guys. Since I have a feeling you guys would probably say, I'm not surprised. I gotta find. You know, when you go in the metro, they're not cops, but the people that guard the STM, they're called STM
The
inspectors.
rent-a-cops.
Yeah, exactly. I got a ticket not because I didn't have a transfer, but because I had an invalid transfer.
When'd you get a ticket?
Oh, way back in the summer. I just finished paying it. Yeah.
You just finished paying it.
Wow, they give you.
You know,
time.
you could have used some of that gambling money.
That is
I was
true.
wondering if either one of you guys ever got one. I've only gotten two my whole life.
Oh, I've
so-
got many tickets. I get tickets.
Oh,
all the
they've
time.
tried to give me tickets to the SCM guys, and I just ignored them and walked past them.
Man, you're. Isn't there an expression? You're flirting with disaster there, eh?
I mean,
They work with cops, man.
they're
You've
not-
it's a city bylaw. You cannot go in there without a valid ticket.
Well, I think my Opus wasn't working that day, but I had paid for it, and I just decided
Oh.
to jump or some shit. This was a long time ago.
Oh, it's at their discretion though. I found out actually if since 2007 it became like an actual infraction. If you jumped into turnstile or you're going the illegal way. So maybe it was before that. I don't know. Anyways, you're lucky. That's up to you. But I'm just saying.
You're lucky that you haven't got a ticket, you're saying?
Poseidon is lucky that they didn't take affirmative action against him. And you know that the rent-a-cops can call the real cops. You know? I don't know why you guys.
I love that he just wrecked them in one second. They're going to grab him and beat the shit out of him.
Hold on, bro. Imagine being so useless that you can't do your job. You gotta call the real men to come do it.
And Adam is talking shit about you on a podcast.
It's not in their mandate to arrest people.
Yeah, but why do they even exist? That's part of the government inefficiency that
security
ChatGPT
force.
was talking about. You know what's
Anyways.
crazy? You know what's crazy though? I guarantee you the STM spends more on these rent-a-cops than the money they lose from people that don't pay their tickets and stuff.
I've spoken to some
Actually, that's
drivers,
another good question to
and
ask
they told me that
ChatGPT.
now that they have machines that calculate, if you have
Keep
to put
talking. Take
370
over from now.
If you have to put in $375 and you put in $3, the driver doesn't have to give you a transfer, and you could technically get caught by the inspectors if they come randomly. So
Wait,
I
repeat
don't-
what you just said. If what?
A passenger has to pay $3.75 when they get on a bus. If the bus driver wants to be a prick and you could put in $3.55
Yeah.
and he doesn't want to give you a transfer, and the inspectors come, so I don't agree with that. Before, you remember when you could just put in whatever 50 cents, 75, get a whole bunch of nickels. Before that, you could cheat the system. Now you can't because there's machines that count how much money you put in.
It's
I'm
about they spend about 12 million per year on 200 constables, they call them. And let's see how much money does the STM lose yearly due to fare skippers? Is that what it's called?
There's a driver who told me 10%. And you know what? I just thought of something.
Oh
rather
shit, they
interesting.
actually lose 40 to 60 million. You know what? I take back what I said. They lose 40 to 60 million a year on fare skippers.
And I wonder if you got a ticket from the STM, does that go to the city or does that stay with the STM? Good question, eh?
I think it goes to pay the salary of those constables.
You don't need all those constables. People that are going to cheat anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, you know what, guys? Here's
So basically they lose, instead of losing 60 million a year, they're losing 72 million a year. What you telling me?
Oh, I was gonna say, do you know how pathetic things are? I don't know if you guys ever are anywhere near Lionel Gru Metro. There are people literally just fucking jumping. They don't before, the guy working inside the booth is like, hey, fais pas ça. Now they don't care. They're like, oh, our safety's on the line. We're not going to intervene.
Yeah, dude.
Isn't that crazy?
don't blame them.
If my job was to sit in a place with no natural light for 10 hours a day, punching tickets, yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck either.
They used to. They used to say, hey, j'appelle les inspecteurs. I'm calling them now. You know, like,
That's because there used to be honor.
Yeah, now they get
okay.
punched in the face.
Yeah, there used to be honor with every position you did, whether you were
Missionary, doggy, there was honor, and now nothing.
whether you were a paper boy
well, COVID really set some new standards. Let me put it that way.
or you were pouring coffee at Tim Hortons.
Adam, before we go,
Yes.
what are the odds that you're going to see JB again?
It's iffy because unless he comes here again, because me and crossing, I wouldn't put too much weight
Does
on
he
me
know that? Does he
crossing.
know that you can't go see him? And if you do, he's going to be overwhelmed. Like, oh my God, how'd you sneak across the border for me?
If I mentioned it to him or not. I can't remember. I think I may have told him in passing.
You were passing by, like the friend, or like where were you passing?
No, I was telling him in passing, well, I had this.
I have a question. Did you and JB touch?
Oh yeah, obviously, obviously, bro. Yeah.
Shaking hands?
Crossing streams.
But why did that become so awkward?
Do you cross when you held hands? Do you cross fingers like this? Like interlock your fingers?
I'm not
Like-
when I'm with a guy, I don't do that.
What do you do?
Oh, come on.
You just come on.
On what? Their chest, their face?
Are you more of a back guy?
Why are you turning red?
Questions are ridiculous.
Why? Do they
Because they
hit
don't apply.
Do they hit a little too close to home? Is
If
that
you don't
why?
know what it means to shake someone's hand,
Dude, I've never seen you so red. Holy shit. Okay,
Adam,
this explains a lot.
As much as you try to hide it, you are a viciously sexual being.
but
and
not for
I
the
hope-
sex we thought.
I hope that sex toy has bared the brunt of your assault. Has it yet?
no.
Any particular reason why you chose JB over the toy?
I'm going to start using these tours a lot more often. No comment. I have nothing to say on the matter.
Okay. Okay.
Ah, goddamn.
All right. Well, I wish you and JB the best. I wish that you can cross the border soon so you can go visit all your friends in the United States of America. I hope that you have not spent any time speaking to another Indian scammer.
Nope.
And
Or Pakistani or Nigerian.
so,
or wherever.
wait, apart from JB, has there been anyone else or no? That's the only contact you've had.
There's another guy.
Jesus Christ. Okay, who is it?
Two guys.
Two guys.
guys.
And it's not
Damn.
that many, but it's
Yeah.
still it's two. It's not that many, but it's two more than we would have suspected, given by what you were telling us last episode. But okay, where'd you meet this guy?
Same bar?
Okay, what kind of bar is
Interesting.
this?
I'll tell you off the
Hold
air,
on,
okay?
where is
Okay,
this?
we know.
No,
It's downtown.
you said Station de Sport.
No,
That's one of the bars.
That's
but
one of
that's
the
not
Okay,
bars.
what
but
I'm
hold on.
talking about.
The Station de Sport, which part of the city is it
Saint
exactly?
Catherine East.
Yes, thank you.
Intellectuals out.